you're freaking Texas A&M Aggies finding a way to win, dude. You and Peter Burns talking now 1-point victory. I think you guys both thought it'd be a little bit more lopsided than that, but
No,
man, they
no, no, no.
fought.
I just said
They
win the
fought.
damn game. I wasn't expecting a blowout. I said you're on the road, just win the damn thing. That's all I care
And they
about.
did, and they found a way.
I was impressed by both teams. I think the glaring issue on the game was obviously Notre Dame's secondary, and you saw that versus Miami. Like, they're just not very good in the back end. But like, credit Notre Dame's front. I thought Notre Dame's front defensively was great. They really made it very difficult for A&M to run the football early. And that was the big question. Is like, A&M's been throwing the ball a ton through the first two games. Like, is it because they want to create the chemistry with Reed and Craver and Concepcion? They trying to build the pass game, or is it that they are worried about the run blocking ability of this offensive line? So I do think that is something to continue to watch out for A&M of, can you create running lanes for your running backs? I thought Notre Dame really dominated up front. But Marcel Reed, a little bit erratic at times with his footwork, a little bit erratic sometimes with his accuracy, but overall played a really good game and got the ball to those receivers. And we talk about Georgia making moves in the portal of the receivers. A&M hit home runs with their two guys. Craver and Concepcion are two absolute studs. And you see the chemistry being built between them and their quarterback. So, and then the gutsy performance in the fourth quarter and that drive to score on the fourth down, man, like, awesome performance by Reed, awesome performance by the offense in the passing game. And obviously the defense just did enough for A&M to get out the win versus Notre Dame on the road. So congrats to them, because that is a monster one to get 3-0.
Yeah, especially doing it there, on the road, making it happen. The passing game was crazy for A&M. I mean, it was chunky. I mean, you're talking about 22 yards per reception of these guys screaming downfield, and you had some bombs in there. The 86-yard bomb to Craver was just, to see them A, be able to throw it, B, catch it, make some moves and get down there was just fun. Casey Concepcion, freaky. I mean, we covered him 2 years in the ACC at NC State, the things that he can do with the ball. And then going to your big tight end, for the game-winning score there. He's even. You throw a little back shoulder, he goes up and gets it. What was really fun to see there. And like you said, just win. Just find a way to do it. Keep getting your team, at the next level. And Notre Dame, 0-2 start. I mean, that is brutal. To have played a really good Miami team, have a bye, and then lose to these guys right here. And listen, a lot like Clemson, we thought this Notre Dame defense was going to be freaky. We thought that they were going to be, just all world in the pass defense particularly, and they're just not. And they have guys. They've got dudes back there. They're just not quite playing to the level that we thought they would, or the expectation I'm sure their coaching staff, has from them. And they've got to figure it out. I don't know if I'm quite ready to say Notre Dame's out of this thing, but they might be. They don't have conference championship weekend to make themselves look better.
They need some chaos.
They need some chaos. But even the fact that your two losses are going to be the two best teams you play, you might be done.
Yeah, but
they might be looking at 26.
They look good, though. You lost the game because your backup quarterback fumbled. And I'm not saying they're going to win in overtime, but like, he fumbled it, which is just, I mean, how crappy is that for him to know that that's going to be hanging over him? And they just kept showing him over and over and over on the sidelines. Yeah. But I was saying, like, watching the game, and I rewatched it again this morning, breaking down the quarterbacks. I love CJ Carr. We talk about my rankings. I got CJ Carr as my number 10 quarterback in college football. That dude can spin it, man. Like, spin it. And he can layer it. He can make all the throws you want. Jeremiah Love looked great. I thought the receivers looked really good. So, like, when you talk about from like an offense production, I think this offense is humming. I think this offense has a chance to be really damn good. Yeah. I think the defensive line is really good. I think the secondary, like I said, is the glaring weakness. And if you can get that corrected, you have a chance to go 10-2. And I still think even if the defensive backs don't take even like massive leaps and bounds, I mean, look at their schedule: Purdue, Arkansas, Boise State, NC State, USC, Boston College, Navy, Pitt, Syracuse, Stanford. Like, you are way more talented, all those teams on your schedule. The question becomes, when you're 10-2, what's the strength of schedule and who have you been? That's a quality win at that point.
It'll be a nice game for Notre Dame. It'll be a nice game for the Pop-Tart Bowl. It'll be great. It's all good. Join a conference.
It's unfortunate because your two losses are to Miami, who looks like one of the best teams in America, on the road by 3, and then against A&M, who's going to be in contention to be in the SEC championship game by 1.
Yeah.
You didn't get blown out, and you look good both games.
Join a conference, Aaron. Join a
I'm
conference.
fine.
Sorry.
I agree with you. I agree.
Go play in the G5 playoffs. We'll let them have
But
one.
it's a good team, and I like CJ. I'm just all that to say,
I'm just
I'm
a hater, man. I'm just a hater.
big fan of CJ Carr.
He looks good. And he's a
Big
freshman. Like, let's not forget, it's a young dude, and he's got a really bright future ahead of him. They're going to build around him. Obviously, the pieces that you can get at Notre Dame, they're going to be fine. But starting 0-2 ain't good. It's going to be a big uphill climb. A lot like with Clemson and the things that they're going to have to do there.